I'm going to do something on him. I don't even want to spill it on that right there. He's an incredible running back. I absolutely love this cat. He was the first video that I did on this channel when it became a channel. So I'm definitely really in tune with that cat right there. Saw him way back since his high school camp days. He came to a camp and he absolutely was destroying people. I mean, his hands are butter. His pass protection is the best I think I've seen, period. Right? He's explosive. He's physical. He can definitely be a 1A, 1B with my man Antonio Gibson there, right? But getting Fidarian Mathis, right? You know how to do it with the damn 3 and 5 techniques or interior defensive lineman, period. He fits that mold. He's going to kill it. Another Alabama cat right there. And then I like that Butler cat, right? I got to do a little bit more up on him. I've seen him play a couple of times, but I really want to spin the tires on that one and really get down on it, man. You talk about needing some more help at the free safety position. Percy Butler out of Louisiana. Nasty, absolutely nasty, man. So they got some cats, and don't let me bury the lead on that. I really got to say that one right there. Getting Sam Howell. Right? All you people are mad and shit like that was getting mad at me about my not wanting Chris Olave. I'm like, why Chris Olave when De'Ami Brown is on the team? What did I say? If you got to go after an Ohio State player, if Ohio State is the school you rock with, Garrett Wilson would be that, right? Well, he was already gone anyway, but still, he brings a different skill set than what you have on the team. If you want somebody across from Terry McLaurin. He brings that. Jahan Dotson just like him, so he brings that. That's perfect. Chris Olave, I never saw that. To me, he's De'Ami Brown, and you already have De'Ami Brown. Now you pair De'Ami Brown back up with the guy who he was in tune with, some of the best vertical game power shit you'll ever see up out of UNC when they had Sam Howell and De'Ami Brown and the rest of those guys. You can see that shit in the future right now, but the president, we know my man Carson Wentz going to absolutely kill it out there, so but to have somebody young like that to be able to groom a true junior, a young cat like that, man, sky's the limit, man. I love this draft. So, man, but without further ado, man, I got to get to my man Jahan Dotson. This dude is cold. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't start right here. My man Shaun Wade, he caught a bad one. A complete bad one to start the season against Ohio State in the 2020 COVID year and got ended by my man Devontae Smith in the national championship game. And Shaun Wade was thought to be the best corner in college football, but you had those bookend games there. He got destroyed by relatively the same player. But this particular play right here, man, oh, come on. As soon as I saw that shit, I'm like, oh, man, Jahan Dotson taking it to another level. Thought he was better than KJ Hamler when they were both on the team together, and he came out in this particular game right here. Look at this. You talk about wanting to pair somebody or having a complete wide receiver core. You need people who can do different things. De'Ami Brown, he's going to decapitate the secondary. No doubt about that. Terry McLaurin, he can do everything anybody can do. He's one of the best receivers in the land. You need a guy who can work that quick and mid-range game, who's a high-volume guy, can be a route runner extraordinaire, move the chains, or can fill in your vertical game and everything like that. Jahan Dotson is that as well. He is a complete receiver with some serious-ass ball skills. I mean, look at this. You talking about an even exchange situation. Oh, my God. Somebody put that on a poster. I want a Jahan Dotson poster right there. That shit is cold, Slim. I'm telling you, look. Oh, my God. Shaun Wade couldn't do nothing about it. He's just like, oh, giving him nausea, right? He's nauseous and shit. You can't be watching people fly over your head like that, man. You get nauseous and shit. Come on, man. Get that boy some Tylenol. That was the best one. But he had another one on Shaun Wade, like this bad boy right here. Oh, one more again on that one. Actually, let's go to a different angle on that shit right here. You can see him get up for the downstroke right here. Natural hands catcher. Shaun Wade actually deflects this ball. And look at the concentration on my man Jahan Dotson to still come away with this bad boy with literally one hand on his helmet, pin it to his helmet. Look at that, man. That, my friend, is a 1B receiver. That's not a number 2 receiver. That is a 1B receiver. Something, right? God forbid something happened to Terry McLaurin. That man steps in and he's Terry McLaurin. I'm telling you, he's that talented. All right, so this next section hurts, right? Because it's all on my terrapins. My man destroyed Maryland 2 times and just making highlight play after highlight play and racking up some serious production. Check this out right here. Look at this fade pass. Up over Jacorian Bennett. Oh, my God. And that ain't easy. Jacorian Bennett's going to the league via the first couple of rounds of the draft. He's a good cornerback. Check this out right here. Let's look at the route running portion of this. So we see him vary the rhythm on this, shoot it to the outside, right? He shoots a 2 on him, brings it back to the 1, right? It's like shooting the left hand, bringing it back to your dominant hand right there to get upfield. Now look at him. Look at the spacing of this. He leaves himself the proper amount of space to where he can turn and track the ball and locate. Corian Bennett not doing a damn good job of looking back for the ball here, but look at this. 2-foot jumper right here. My man can absolutely sky. No telling what he's like in basketball, but we see it right here going up with 2 hands. Look how high he is, man. He's still going up. That's not a skill set the Commanders could use in the red zone or whatever. I don't give a damn how short you think he is. I believe he goes about, 5'11" or something like that. He plays much taller than that. He's just one of those rare guys with that ability, just like a Garrett Wilson. He just did not have the publicity of a Garrett Wilson because he did not have the quarterback of a Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's quarterback's off the chain, right? His is as good as Devontae Smith with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields throwing him the ball. So you got to always weigh that in. All right, let's get to the route running portion of this. My man right here, if you want to play cover 4 and get him matched up on a safety, good luck with that. He's too slick of a route runner. So that's another thing that he has, right? The ability to play inside out. He's as good on the inside as he is out on the outside. So it's a pick your poison scenario here. So you see the cover 4, and he's going to be running a sluggo on this one right here. And, yeah, you know I don't like this. And this on my man Nick Cross, too. Look at this. Oh, separated his soul from his ankles. Nick Cross, all he could do was pull FEMA mode, right? Check it out going on slow right here. You can see him center up Nick Cross right here. He keeps it in a 50-50 exchange situation. No tail, right? No sell, no tail on this one. Look at the exaggerated head movement. Slings it to the outside. Really sells like it's going to be a slant right here. My man Nick Cross, who I wanted it to be a Commander, but they ended up getting Percy Butler I believe in the next round. He would have been perfect as well coming out of Maryland. But boom, stuck that foot in the ground. And we can see right here the panic all in Nick Cross's face. He's like, shit. Right? That man, what happened? He's trying to turn transition. It's like he lost control of his nervous system or something like that. That's too easy. And you can tell how bad of a quarterback he has. You can't lead this man down the field, right? Nick Cross almost catches up to this because the ball is underthrown, but it should have been an easy touchdown. Look at that transition, man. That shit is hard. Oh, hit him with it hard, man. That's got to be the worst. I've been there before. I can't even front. I've been there before. You biting on some shit. And you could just see it. It's like slow motion. That transition was nasty, man. All right, check him out here on the outside. He'll make you really work your bell coverage or your bell technique when you think he's going vertical up the field here. You'll see him on his curl, and you can see him actually go up and get the ball. You can see just how bad of a throw. Look at that. Oh, we can see it. You see the vertical bell on this though, right? He's already 110 yards off of the man. He's working on that cover 4, afraid to get beat deep. Now look at the separation right here. Hey, shit ain't changed, man. You still got a social distance out there, and he's doing a damn good job of it. And you can see right here, go up and help his quarterback who's inaccurate, and go up and get that bad boy. Can't ask for a better skill set, man. All right, here we go again, man. They had to get out of this cover 4 coverage because he was absolutely eating it up. Now look at him in this transition on this bang 8 right here. This is some very subtle shit to get a man to turn and spin his head like the Exorcist there just to run skinny post there. I want you to check this out. Center him up. Oh, you see that? Some of that stuff is just about body language or body English, how you position your eyes, all kinds of ways you can run a route. Not necessarily about what you do with your feet. Jacorian Bennett again, right? You see Jacorian Bennett, he has outside leverage there. If you have outside leverage, all you have to do is flip your hips, right? You're going to want to flip your hips that direction there, but I don't know what he did right there. You can see that little subtle thing that Jahan Dotson did by hitting him with that one and then bringing it to the two. My man's all lost and out of sorts right there, right? Lost like a kid at Six Flags or something like that. And then the worst part about that shit, man get patted on his hips or some shit like that. He's like, oh, that's where you are? He alerted the man to where he was. Look, he's like, I'm actually over here, my man. Come on, too easy right there. And then he still has to go and get the ball for no damn reason because of Sean Clifford. Come on. This man, Sean Clifford, is in his 18th year at Penn State, and he's been a 17-year starter, and he's still struggling with shit like this. But you can see the ball skills there, the route running, everything on display all on one route there. Imaginative, creative, whatever you want to say. Last one right here, real men watch to the end and then comment, this right here hurt my heart. It was tied up in the fourth quarter, and my man broke it open for Penn State against my Terps here with a very thinly veiled transition, or I'm not sure. They kind of slow played this like he was going to be running across her. They kind of ran this all game just to get to this point to where he then busted it up vertically, like kind of just up the seam. This shit was hard. I can't show the whole thing. Obviously, I'm working with game copy here, so they will quickly demonetize this, so they'll take all the proceeds, and we don't need that, right? As a matter of fact, if you haven't already, man, make sure you send in that quality support. It's much needed and much appreciated, all right? But we can see right here, matter of fact, I'll run just a little bit of this. You see this combination there, and look at him break it open, right? This was a long ass like 90-yard touchdown right here. You can see him play that, get behind the second level defender and shoot it straight up the seams, almost damn near riding the stitches in that bad boy. And then he's able to split the defense there. And you can see the rest is history. My man was off showing that speed. So he's showing you everything. Hands, deep speed, quickness, route running ability, severe transitions, moxie, everything. Definitely worth the pick. And if you see right there, y'all can say what y'all want about your boy, but I said no Chris Olave, and Chris Olave was right on the board, and they traded up out of that. That's big boy shit right there. Accumulate some more picks, do the damn thing, and they did. I absolutely love this damn draft. Not as much as the Ravens draft. The Ravens had the best draft in the damn in the draft period. But man, the Commanders up there, man, probably pushing. I would say if you go by the quality cast they got, definitely a top 10 draft there. And with as talented of a team that Washington already has, it just needed to plug a few spots.